Tonight, we report on 2 deaths at Potholes State Park over the weekend and a fatal fire at an apartment building in Soap Lake. What's going on in sports, Bob?
The Moses Lake Roundup drew a full house on finals night, and we put a bow on the Senior Babe Ruth World Series tournament. Here's a peek at our Weather Center forecast.
Good to be with you, everybody. Dry conditions and warmer than average temperatures across the area. Changes are in the extended forecast. I'll bring you all the details in just a few moments.
I'm Bethany Jenks. Stay tuned for all of this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
A 30-year-old woman reportedly drowned Sunday afternoon after falling off an inner tube at the north end of Potholes State Park. A group was riding inner tubes in the area when they hit a section of rapids at about 3 p.m. The woman was thrown from her tube and went under the water. The woman was reportedly camping with family and friends at the state park. The other people in the group got out of the water and were uninjured. The woman's body was recovered in a wasteway inlet from under a fallen tree on Sunday evening. A park visitor helped remove the tree from the water using a winch in his Jeep. The woman's body was not released, and her body is in the care of the Grant County Coroner's Office pending an autopsy. The rescue effort was conducted by Moses Lake Fire Department, Grant County Fire Districts 5, 10, and 11, and the Grant County Sheriff's Office Search and Rescue. A man died and several residents were displaced in a fire in Soap Lake. The fire started at about 2 a.m. on Sunday morning and destroyed 6 units at the Soap Lake Gardens apartments located at 327 Division Street. Firefighters from Soap Lake, Ephrata, Quincy, and Grant County Fire Districts 7 and 13 spent 3 hours extinguishing the fire. Soap Lake Police Chief Glenn Quantz said 1 man died in the fire. The man was described as a senior citizen and hasn't been identified by authorities. Quantz said there is no known cause for the fire at this point, nor has the point of origin been determined. The Red Cross was at the scene helping the displaced apartment residents find temporary shelter, Quantz said. A 3-month-old boy died while camping with his family at Potholes State Park on Saturday. The child was found unresponsive without a pulse or breathing by his family. The family called 911. An ambulance and Grant County Sheriff's deputies responded to the campground, and the child was declared dead. The Sheriff's Office stated they did not find any signs of foul play. An autopsy is scheduled with the Grant County Coroner's Office to determine the cause of death. Information about the family was not disclosed to the public. And on a lighter note, reporter Jeff Chu has another story about the people that make the Grant County Fair fun.
Things were hopping in the rabbit and chicken barn last week at Grant County Fair. Nick Swift, an Ephrata High School freshman, was one of the many youths with show rabbits there. Why does Swift like to show rabbits?
My mother wanted me to start doing some kind of animals, so I started to look at the animals. I first thought goats, maybe sheep, and then I saw the rabbits. I thought, well, that'd be really cool. So I started to look at the rabbit breeders, see what they do, what kind of breeds there were, and it seemed like there was a lot more variety to the rabbits. So I got into the rabbits.
Nick's favorite rabbit is his Jersey Woolly, which is about 3 pounds and light enough to carry on his shoulder. He says the rabbit breed is not very common, which is why he likes to raise them. Swift with 4-H said American Rabbit Breeders Association guidelines are what judges go by in judging show rabbits. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
Thank you, Jeff. Now let's take a look at people currently being sought out by the Grant County Sheriff's Office.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We will be back after this.